Hey, what's up, YouTube family? Hey, I just wanted to share something. I know I'm not the only one to deal with this, but so I went out last week. Within the last week, I'd been looking for another car to buy. So I had a Mercedes SUV, and that I used when I had my Harley. That I would use when I would tow it. When I'd go on long trips or something, and I want to take my motorcycle with me. Well, got rid of the motorcycle, got rid of my trailer, so I really didn't need an SUV anymore. And I've been thinking about buying me wanted a car, a little old small car. I could get better fuel mileage and stuff when I take trips. So I started looking and wanted something reasonable and economical. So anyway, I end up choosing a Honda Civic Sport Touring, and it's I'm actually driving it now. It's actually, man, this car really drives well. But a little bit more about that probably in another video. Just wanted to share my car buying experience. So I went to this particular dealer, and I was actually thinking about buying this car. It was a little bit cheaper. It's going to save me a little bit of money. And had went and had driven three different particular models. But anyway, I ended up settling on this one particular car. And so I started looking at the numbers. They were discounting the car, X amount of dollars. I don't know, $1,200 with discounting the car. But then they was turning right around and charging me $699 for some kind of wash or something that they were going to do for the car. I didn't even ask the guy about it because I really wasn't interested. It was going to be $699 for that. Then they were going to charge me $399 for floor mats and another $399 for this special little brake light that they put on it. When you hit your brakes, it flashes a couple of times. So in other words, what was that? 7 and 4 is 11, $1,500 for some extra stuff. Some stuff that I didn't even want. Oh, one of the $399s was for tint. That's what it was. And so I told us, I said, look, man, I'm not paying for all of that stuff. I don't need it. I didn't ask for it, so I don't want it. So the guy comes back to me and he goes, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll take off the price for the floor mats." And I said, "Well, I don't need the floor mats. I mean, not the floor mats. I said, I don't need this window tint. I'm not gonna pay $400 for window tint when I can get somebody to do it for $150. I said, I work in the car industry, so I know all about that. I'm not a salesperson, but I know how they mark things up, and I don't have a problem with a company making money, of course. But here's the catch: I'm an employee of the company, and this was one of our affiliates that I was working with. I'm not going to call any names at the present time because it's not about the car dealership, it's about the experience. So anyway, the guy comes back to me. He said, "Well, hey man, we'll do this, and we'll do this right here with your payoff and this, that, and the other." And I was like, "Well, that's still not acceptable." I said, "Because you're still charging, you still got this $699 and all this, and I'm not paying for that." I said, "Now, if you want to do a dealer trade and get a car from another dealership, I don't have to have a car today, and do a dealer trade to where they haven't done anything to the car. I said, I'd be willing to do that." "Well, no, I don't think we're going to be able to do that, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Okay, all right, fine." I said, "Well, unless you can get the numbers where I'm interested at, I'm not, I'll just wait till later." So come to find out, I went to the Honda dealership where a young man that I had been speaking to probably about 6 months ago told him that if I decided to buy a car, I'd come back and give him a shot. So I went out there, test drove a couple of cars. The guys weren't pressuring me. Guy said, well, hey, man, can we do the deal today? And I said, hey, man, I don't make decisions, emotional decisions. I said, if I decide I want to buy it, I'll come back tomorrow and buy it. So, and they said, hey, no problem, man. We understand. I can respect that. And I said, okay. So on my way back home, I decided to go by this dealership, and I wanted to look at the accessories that they had on the other car. So when I went by there and I looked at it, the accessories, the floor mats were already included in the price of the car. I said, oh man, that's ridiculous. The price of the floor mats were already in the car, and they were trying, if I wouldn't have caught it, they would have tried to charge me for the floor mats again. That's really, really, really sad that in today's market, people will still try to just beat people and take advantage of people. And that's really sad. And I wasn't unhappy. I wasn't happy about that at all. So what I did was I went back and I told the guy, I said, hey man, I said, look, y'all charging me. The manager ended up calling me the next day. Excuse me. And he goes, well, hey, Mr. Willis, we'll do this and we'll do that. And I was like, hey man, y'all should have did that yesterday. You should have came back with a fair deal with me yesterday. I didn't even tell him that I bought another car. And I just went on and let him go, hey, well, we'll do this and we'll do this. I just went on and let him go along with his story. So anyway, I'm just kind of putting this out there, man, that if you're going out, you're buying a car, pay attention to the accessories that already own the car, and don't let those dealerships charge you for things that you don't even need or you don't want. Now, of course, I would like to I'm going to get my windows tinted. I'm going to have the guy that did my ceramic coating and my window tint on my Corvette. I'm going to have him to do that. I already talked to him about it. And it doesn't matter how much he's going to charge me for it, because I know he stands behind his work. The thing that really irritated me was the fact that this particular dealership tried to charge me for something that was already included into the price of the car. That is why I didn't want to do business with them, and it's really sad. So, this is the hype, man. I'm just trying to tell you about my experience, and if you've had experiences like that, man, send me a text, a message, and let me know about it. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. I really do appreciate it. I'm new at this, so I don't know exactly all of the things that everybody's doing, but I'm really enjoying this new YouTube venture. So with that being said, thank you. And like I said, share, subscribe, and like. And I will definitely be sending another video out on my 2026 Honda Civic Sport Touring. I love this car. All right, thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.